Well, this November, Middleton voters will get the chance to decide if they should pay more in stormwater utility rates. Under the current structure, the city's stormwater utility charges about $45 a year. Without voter approval, that rate will drop back $15 per year in January 2025. The referendum will decide if the rate should increase to $92 per year, but that will help with infrastructure upgrades and storm preparation.
Right now, the city's stormwater utility rate is the lowest by far of all of our peer communities. We pride ourselves in Middleton for having low property tax rates. It isn't a point of pride to have such a low stormwater utility rate because it means we're underfunding that utility. And we know what we have to lose. The flood of 2018 caused $40 million in damages, and it took us 5 years for the city to recover.
A yes vote will allow the city to adjust the fee based on actual costs. A no vote means that property taxes will cover any additional costs. Over much of the week, the Madison region will remain dry and warm. Let's check back in with meteorologist Jacob Madison with the latest on our rain chances. Hoping for some, Jacob.
Yeah, we may see some a little bit later, but for the next couple of days, what you said is pretty much all you need to know. It's going to remain warm and dry with those rain chances possible over the weekend. We may see a few other rain chances before then, but the best chance of rain will be over the weekend. Now looking at the forecast for tomorrow, very similar to today, plenty of sunshine, highs in the middle to upper 80s. This is going to be kind of a rinse and repeat for both Wednesday and Thursday, although Thursday we do have a little bit of a chance of rainfall. But as we look at the high temperatures the next 10 days, 80s through Friday, middle 80s through Friday, we are going to see the temperatures drop a little bit for the beginning of next week, but notice the normal line, that's still below the average highs. And by the end of the 10-day forecast, the average highs will be in the upper 60s. So we'll be getting to the point where 70s will be above average. Meanwhile, we may still be back in the 80s by the time we get to next Thursday. So we're going to remain very well above average going forward. Here's a look at future track. Clouds will clear up throughout the night and tomorrow. We are going to see more sunshine. Temperatures will be similar. Could see some clouds Wednesday later in the day and overnight. Once we get to Thursday, we could see a few showers in the afternoon for areas near the Mississippi River. But most of our area, the best chance of rain will be overnight Thursday into Friday. It does appear to be brief, and it should clear up by Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we could see a few showers, but for the most part, we're going to be dry during that time frame. And then as we get to the weekend, we do have a rain chance, but considering the weekend's now 5 to 6 days out, a lot can change between now and then. So looking at the total precipitation we're expecting for the next 7 days, a lot of rains in the forecast west of Wisconsin, but Madison and points eastward, we're not going to see a lot of it. Only going to see about 1/4 of an inch, maybe up to a 1/2 inch. Meanwhile, areas near the Mississippi River will see a little bit of relief, maybe about 1 inch to 1.5 inches for a few locations. This is the rainfall we're going to see Thursday into Thursday night, and then the rainfall we're expecting over the weekend. So really, the further east you are, the less rain you will see. The further west you are, the more rain you will see. So looking specifically at the rain chances, very dry through the day on Thursday, and then we're going to slowly increase those rain chances as we head towards the end of the week and the weekend. And unfortunately, this will not be enough to kind of counter the deficit that we've seen over the last month and a half, which have created the drought monitor to start showing some abnormally dry conditions. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see moderate droughts pop up on this upcoming drought monitor on Thursday. So here's a full look at the 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, a chance of storms over the weekend. Still a bit unclear, and the confidence is pretty low as to where seeing widespread storms. Best chance of rain will be west of Madison. Again, a lot can change between now and then. Temperatures, though, do look like they'll drop a little bit with highs in the middle 70s, but it looks like they'll bounce right back up to the 80s by next Thursday. So for the most part, definitely staying warm and staying fairly dry with just a few chances of storms here and there.
And coming up in sports, the Badgers take down the Bruins for their first Big Ten win of the season. Well, the game really wasn't that close. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm a two-time Trump voter.
In 2024, I cannot support Donald Trump.
Trump is 100%
responsible for January 6th.
His treatment of women is just disgusting.
Trump called servicemen suckers and losers.
If Trump has a second term,
it will be much worse than the first.
Kamala Harris is a prosecutor.
He's a convicted felon.
In 2024,
I will be
proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
Republican Accountability PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Pella windows and doors are best in class, not only from the endless styles, but for the features you can't see. Pella manufactures, tests, installs, services, and warranties their products, meaning quality craftsmanship and innovative design are built into every Pella window and door for timeless beauty and performance. Get as low as $18 per window and $81 per patio door per month. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
They say post it or it didn't happen. But out here, in the places we were made for, you'll have to take our word for it. Find somewhere the internet's never been. With the family of Broncos designed to get you there.
Lease a new Ford Bronco for $399 a month for 36 months, only at your local Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative.
This election is about 2 very different visions for our nation. One focused on the future, and the other focused on the past. When the middle class is strong, America is strong. Lowering the cost of living will be a defining goal of my presidency. I'll lower the cost of insulin and prescription drugs for everyone, and I will work to pass the first ever federal ban on price gouging on food. More than 100 million Americans will get a tax cut. We will end America's housing shortage by building 3 million new homes and rentals that are affordable for the middle class. Together, we will build an economy where everyone can compete and have a real chance to succeed. Now is the time to chart a new way forward.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Well, the news isn't good for Tyler Van Dyke. According to multiple reports, Wisconsin's QB1 is out for the year with a torn ACL in his right leg that he suffered 7 plays into Saturday's game. A little over 2 games with the Badgers, TVD threw for 422 yards and a touchdown. So with Van Dyke out, that means the keys to the Badger offense are now in the hands of Braden Locke. It's a situation that he's familiar with. Remember last year, Locke came in for Tanner Mordecai when he was hurt and went 1-2 as a starter. This season, though, he's even more comfortable with the offense and is confident that he can be the one to lead Wisconsin.
You know, I think I obviously learned a lot last year, just dealing with that scenario already before. I think just the experience helps. You know, even though it was only 3.5 games, I feel confident. I feel confident in my preparation, and I feel confident in our locker room, and I believe in the guys in there.
The last time Wisconsin faced Marquette, the environment was unlike any other. Over 17,000 fans packed Pfizer Forum to watch the Badgers beat the Golden Eagles in 4 sets. Tomorrow, the rivalry is renewed at the Kohl Center. Now, the all-time series isn't close. UW leads it 22-1. But throw out the records on Tuesday night because Kelly Sheffield knows this one is going to be a battle.
You got two really good teams, really high-level teams that are separated by about an hour. And we played a very competitive match at the Fiserv last year with the 2 teams, and I think it was incredibly entertaining. And I would expect nothing less from this tomorrow. A lot of experienced players that were a part of that match last year.
In 11 days, the reigning WCHA tournament champs dropped the puck on their season, and like usual, Big things are expected out of the Wisconsin women's hockey team. Mark Johnson's squad is projected to win the WCHA, claiming the top spot in the coaches poll. Kirsten Sims was named the league's preseason player of the year, while Caroline Harvey was named preseason All-WCHA. Let's kick it. Wisconsin men's soccer hosting UCLA in Big Ten play, and the Badgers were rolling in the first half. Off the rebound, Kevin Andrews sends a left-footed strike into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Wisconsin scored 3 goals in the first half. Badgers beat the Bruins 4-1, the final. And the Brewers opening up a 3-game series with the Phillies. No score in the third. 2 on for William Contreras. And he's going to smack one right through the infield and roll it all the way to the wall. 2 runs come home to score. Brewers win it 6-2. Their magic number is now down to 2. We're back after this.
This ad is a complete lie. The truth is, Tammy Baldwin's never shared inside information with her partner. And Tammy Baldwin's leading the fight to ban senators from purchasing any individual stocks. It's Eric Hovde, who owns a $3 billion California bank. And Hovde's bank takes millions from unknown foreign interests, meaning we'd have no idea who Eric Hovde would really be working for. Eric Hovde, what's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
This is Good News, Madison. Brought to you by Don's Home Furniture.
Overture Center's mission is to support and elevate the community's creative culture through the arts. So 2024 marks the 20th anniversary of the opening of Overture Center for the Arts, and we are celebrating all of what we call the O moments that people experience when they come to Overture.
And that is Good News, Madison, brought to you by Don's Home Furniture.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Summer is for exploring, so get outdoors, kick up some dust, get muddy, or just find that perfect campsite. All from Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer event.
Old windows? Compromise your home's comfort. Vinyl windows, a 1970s relic, aren't built for extreme weather. They warp and crack, becoming vulnerable to the elements. At Next Door and Window, we have the answer. Fiberglass. Our Ultrex fiberglass windows last up to 50 years, longer than any other window you can buy. And while other companies cut corners and never call you back, we've got your back. When you demand tomorrow's comfort, Next delivers. Visit nextwindow.com to learn more.
Hot tub season is here now, and Leisure Concepts has so many hot tubs in our showroom, we can barely move. Tons of new hot tubs. Floor models are on sale, and a powerful 4-seat hot tub is just $59.99. We'll deliver your new hot tub immediately, and we train you so owning and loving your hot tub is a breeze. Check out our huge packed showroom now for a great hot tub at a great price. Leisure Concepts is on the Beltline at the Park Street exit.
Bidenomics is working.
It's not. ABC News proved it with charts.
It was under control
on
during
inflation,
the Trump administration, well below
gas,
$3 a gallon, 35%
and housing.
jump in home prices, folks.
Even CNN admits it.
When it comes to the economy, groceries were less expensive, housing was more affordable when Donald Trump was president.
Yet Harris still says,
Bidenomics is working.
No, it isn't.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
This week on The Late Show, Colbert's got Anderson Cooper, Rachel Maddow, Jeremy Strong, and music from Sting. New this week on CBS.
Jacob's back. Quick final check of the forecast.
Next couple days, not much going to change. Sunny skies, highs in the 80s. Then we have a few chances of storms over the weekend, which may cool things down a bit, but they'll still be above average for this time of the year.
And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10, folks. Have a great night.